start with the session today for the agenda. So we'll be having your comment. The interns will come and present the aims, learnings, or share stories that they have that or incident that has happened to over the past 1 week that they would like to share, and we'll have partners or teachers who will be joining in, and they'll be conducting the three pre-skill session. We invited Dr. Lingrasa from Kirisu to share his story with us. So he'll be joining us in a few. But with that said, kids from Sri Lanka, can you go ahead with your attendance, please, so that I know who all have joined? Hamisu Children's Home, Sri Lanka. May I know who all joined? Can you all unmute and give the attendance soon?
I'm Nitni, sir.
Not me. Okay.
Nishadi,
Nishadi,
Lakshana,
Sulakshana,
Ayodhya,
Ayodhya, sorry, I'm not able to hear. Come close to the mic and give it, please. We're running short of time.
Nadima,
Nadima, okay. That's it?
Narindi,
Okay.
Jamie,
Diangmi, okay. All right. That's it?
Nehara,
Okay. We're done, children, or is there anyone else from Amritsar?
that's all, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Dr. Lingra, sir, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Sir, we'll have one of our intern present, sir, from Maldives because she has an exam. So after which you can share about your project work and about the stories, sir. Okay?
Yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay. I think Aishat, since you said you have a class and you have exams, so do you want to go about your project presentation, Aishat? Aishat, can you hear us? She's on mute. Aishat, are you there? I think she's
Hello,
still
sir.
on mute. Yeah. Aishat, do you want to go ahead and talk about your project?
Unfortunately, I don't really have updates on my project because we have exams, so I wasn't able to work on my coral restoration project or my art classes.
But I think you were about to talk about the sustainable project, right? The farming. Hello.
Yes, sir. As for the sustainable farming project, uh, we have like good news. The thing was chickens. Originally they were laying eggs, but now the eggs also started hatching, and we have new chickens. And we're growing more plants around the area to help, as here in Maldives it's getting hotter.
Okay. Is there any more details, Aisha, that you want to share? Like how you are creating the food for the the chickens and everything?
The food for the chickens actually comes from people around the island, since we don't have like a proper waste place for those kind of stuff. People can bring it and we can just give it to like the chickens or use it as compost, which is really helpful for the community.
Okay. Do you have any pictures, anything, Aisha, you want to share?
Yeah, 1 second, sir.
Aisha, I think you're not sharing the screen yet.
Yeah, sir. I'm unable to share the screen.
Okay. What is the reason? Is that hello? Okay. All right, Aisha. So I think you'll be more prepared on your project presentation. Okay. So you can join the session tomorrow or next week and give a proper presentation of this project would be good. Okay. Thank you. Dr. Lingraj, sir, I know you're running short on time. Can you hear us, sir? Dr. Lingraj Ramapur, sir.
But Gerard,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, Abhi.
just yeah, Aishat has exams, right? So Aishat, focus
Yes,
on
sir.
that, and then whenever you can, yeah, you can share updates, okay? But focus on the exams and the academics first. You don't need to join tomorrow, etc. Right? Just for the presentation. Whenever you can, you may, but focus on the exams. Thank you, Aishat. Good evening, Dr. Lingraj, sir. Good to have you. This is Abhi
Sir,
Yogi. Namaskar.
sir, good evening. Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir. Namaste.
Namaskar.
Abhi, I'd just like to introduce Dr. Lingraj sir to you and everyone. So, Dr. Lingraj Ramapur sir is he's a teacher at Kiresu School, Abhi, the one of the schools where we set up the space labs. So he's from that school, and he's an author of multiple books, Abhi. So that is one part, and today he's here to share with the kids about a couple of the initiative that he's doing, and a nice story about a banyan tree that or a tree that transformed into a learning place. Yes, Abhi. So that's about him.
Ah, very nice. And Gerard, just to clarify, the Space Lab was set up by what is that organization? I
Himalaya,
forget. Say that again.
Sridevan team. Yeah, Abhi. Space Lab.
What is the institute name?
Himalayan Space Center, Abhi.
Himalayan Space Center. And I think Evolves Life Foundation and Otel, you also played a great part in that, right? Setup. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Abhi. We all,
Okay.
yeah, they set it up. I mean, we facilitated that
Okay. Fair enough.
initiative. Abhi.
Okay. So good to have you, sir. And I look forward to hearing Nimdu interesting project to much story. Thank you for joining.
And students on the
Yes, sir.
call, please take down notes, ask questions. Okay, this so to sir. Yeah, thank you.
ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಬಹುಶಃ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ.
ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡ್ರಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಿಡ್ಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು 2-3 ನಿಮಿಷಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಯಾರು ಇದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಂಬಂಧ ನಡೀತದಲ್ಲ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಆಗ್ಬೋದು.
ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಲಿಂಗರಾಜ್ ರಾಮಾಪುರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಾನು ಕಿರೇಸೂರ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿ ಇವಾಗ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಶಾಲೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೊಸ ಹೊಸ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂತಹ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಶಾಲೆಗಳೊಳಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಕೂಡ ನನಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಇಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ?
Yes. So for the kids who are on the call, in English, Dr. Lingaraj sir is a English teacher in the Kiresur Government School in Hubballi Dharwad region in India. And his focus over the years has been to enable education and skill development together, right, as in a form of projects and different initiatives. And today, he's going to be talking about, his what he calls as experiments, right? Because these are new ways of trying to get our children to think outside the box, as well as learn the academics. He's going to talk about what he has done and what are the results that he has seen out of that. So today, his presentation is about that, and he'll continue from here. So he'll talk in Kannada, and I'll translate it in English the best I can. Thank you, sir.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆಲ್ ನಾನು ಮಾಡಿದಂತ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಅರಳಿ ಮರದ ಜೊತೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸ ಇತ್ತು. ಆ ಅರಳಿ ಮರ ಸುಮಾರು 50-60 ವರ್ಷದ್ದು ಅದು ಒಂದು ಮರ. ಶಾಲೆಯ ಮೈದಾನದ ಒಂದು ಮೂಲೆಯೊಳಗೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಅದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಗಿಡ, ಕಂಟಿ, ಜಾಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೆಳೆದ್ಕೊಂಡಿತ್ತು. ಒಂದೇನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾರೋ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆತ್ಮಹತ್ಯೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರಂತೆ. ಅವ್ರೇನೋ ದೆವ್ವ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾರು ಆ ಮರದ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಆ ಮರದ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಭಯ ಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ದೆವ್ವ ಇದೆ, ಭೂತ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಚಾರಗಳು ಇತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಟೀಚರ್. ನಾನು ಪ್ರಮೋಷನ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಟೀಚರ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೈಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ನನಗೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಆಶ್ಚರ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತು. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೀಗೆ ದೆವ್ವ, ಭೂತ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾಕೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಕಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದೆ, ಈ ಒಂದು ಅರಳಿ ಮರದ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಏನು ಗಿಡ, ಕಂಟಿ, ಜಾಲಿ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳದಿಂದ ಶ್ರಮದಾನದಿಂದ ಕ್ಲೀನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಏಕೆ ಕಟ್ಟಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ. ಒಂದು ವಿಚಿತ್ರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಸೇರಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಮರದ ಸುತ್ತ ಒಂದು ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ವಿ. ಆ ಕಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ನಾವು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಫಸ್ಟು ಅಷ್ಟಾಗಿ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸು ಮತ್ತೆ ಟೀಚರ್ಸು ಅಷ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕೋಆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಂತರ ನಿಧಾನವಾಗಿ ಅದ್ರ ಕೋಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಯ್ತು. ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಕೋಆಪರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಒಂದು ಮೌಢ್ಯತೆಯ ಸಂಕೇತ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅರಳಿ ಮರ ಮುಂದೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೊಂದು ಓಪನ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿಯನ್ನ ಸೆಟಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಓಪನ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಇಡೋದು. ಸೊ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೇನೋ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅವರ್ಸ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಓದ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬೆಳೆಸುವಂತಹ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಯಿತು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಒಂದು ರೀತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಜನರ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಮತ್ತು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಮಧ್ಯೆ, ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಯಿತು. Can you translate?
Thank you. Yes, sir. So, what Lingraj sir talked about, Dr. Lingraj sir, he talked about how his first initiative was when he was, going to school, etc. He saw at the corner of a playground, there was a
Yes.
tree, a 50 to 60-year-old tree, beautiful tree. And there were, all the unnecessary weed and, thorny plants that had grown all around it. And no one was going to that corner, and it wasn't kept clean or accessible. So he inquired why it is so. And somehow the myth had been created over the years that it was haunted spot. So nobody wanted to go there. Now, Dr. Lingrasa being a scientific person, scientific teacher, he thought about it. And what he initiated was, with the thought process, right? Firstly, that children, if we are good, and if we have faith in, let's just say whoever, whatever, and whoever we believe in, then there's nothing to fear, right? That is number one. So with that notion and with that belief, he took on the effort of cleaning up, the around the tree, then building a nice platform around it so that people can sit is one part. But then he made that into, if you want to call it, a library tree, a place of knowledge, by putting in books under the shade so that anyone can come there and read and learn under this tree. And slowly and surely, right, one by one, the children started coming. Then the parents also, took notice, and they also started coming. But one of the greatest, I think, takeaway for me listening to Dr. Lingraj sir is that how do we overcome our fear? And we overcome our fear with knowledge. That is my takeaway so far with whatever he has said. So I just added those parts in terms of my
Yes, sir.
takeaways. So having
Yes, sir.
said that, I'll
Nice.
let Dr. Lingraj sir continue. Please go ahead, sir.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಹಾಗೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ನಮ್ ಜರ್ನಿ. ಮುಂದೆ ಅದೊಂದು ಓಪನ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗಝಿನ್ಸ್, ಡೈಲೀಸ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾರ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆ, ಮಾಸ ಪತ್ರಿಕೆ, ಇಂಥದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ 9:30ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಬಂದು ಅಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಇಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಶಾಲೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಮೇಲೆ ಅವುಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಹೀಗೆ ಓಪನ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಆ ಒಂದು ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗೆ ನಾವು ವೀಕ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಯನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೆ ಮತ್ತು ಸಂಡೇ, ಯೂಶುವಲಿ ಸ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡೆ ಸಂಡೇ ಹಾಲಿಡೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬರ್ತಾರೋ ಇಲ್ವೋ ಅನ್ನೋಂತ ಒಂದು ಡೌಟ್ ಇತ್ತು ಫಸ್ಟ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಆರ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೈಟ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್, ಪಾಟ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್, ಈ ತರ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ಡ್ ನೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್, ಈ ತರ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಲೋಕಲ್ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇಂದ ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಸಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡಿಸಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೈಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾಗದದಿಂದ ಪರಿಪರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕು, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾಸ್ಕ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗು, ಇಂತ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೊಂಟ್ವಿ. ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಒಂಥರ ಆ ಮರ ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ ಮರ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ, ನಮ್ದೇ ಆದಂತಹ ಸ್ವಂತ ಮರ ಅನ್ನೋ ಫೀಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ಲಿ ಲವ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದ್ರು, ಸುಮಾರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಪ್ರತಿದಿನ ನಮಗೆ 25 to 30 ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ಈ ಅರಳಿಕಟ್ಟೆ ಓಪನ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡ್ರಾಪ್ ಔಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಆದ್ರು, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕಟ್ಟೆಗೆ, ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ ಆದ್ರು. ಈಗ ಇದು ಯಾಕೆ ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬರೀ ಪುಸ್ತಕ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಓದೋದು, ಬರೆಯೋದು, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್, ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಇದಲ್ಲ. ಮಕ್ಕಳೊಳಗೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಗಳನ್ನ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನೊಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ವೈಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡಿಸಿ, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಒಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರಿಣಿತರಾಗೋ ತರ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ. ಇದು ಒಂಥರ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯ ಗಾಳಿ ಇಡೀ ಗ್ರಾಮದೊಳಗೆ, ಬದಲಾವಣೆಯ ಗಾಳಿ ಬೀಸ್ತು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅರಳಿಕಟ್ಟೆ ಶಾಲೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ನಮ್ ಶಾಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನೆನಪಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸುಮಾರು 1.5 year ಇದಕ್ಕೆ IFA, ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಆರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂತ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ 1 ಲಕ್ಷ ರೂಪಾಯಿಗಳನ್ನ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಮನಿ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟೀಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ನಡೆಯೋ ತರ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು. ಸೊ ಹೀಗಾಗಿ ಸುಮಾರು 15 months ಆಯ್ತು ನಾವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಈ ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಮೇಲೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕ್ಯೂರಿಯಾಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಶಾಲೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. Can you translate, sir?
Yes, that is an amazing sir, transformation and initiative, and it's very inspiring. So thank you for sharing, firstly. And children, what Dr. Lingraj talked about in this phase of the talk is that once the platform was built around the tree, right, and the library books were put in there, slowly he started with initiatives such as kite making, crafts, and again, let's say work with paper, right, decorative paper, but where it was about doing something creative, right? So one is reading, but second part was doing something creative. And what he noticed was that the children started coming more enthusiastically to school. Even on holidays such as, let's say, Saturday or Sunday, they would come and they would enjoy, making these crafts and whatnot. And they started having even events, on these holidays, and people started participating. So from a corner that was not used, uh, and after the transformation, the books came in, then the crafts and skill came in, and then the events also started happening. And what he noticed and appreciated was that the children started taking ownership of, this is our tree, right? This is our school. And they started enjoying coming to school. And one of the primary reasons why the school now has the accomplishment that the children leaving the school or dropping out of school, right, in that area reduced because of this initiative. They started getting interested, they started learning, and not only reading, but learning, right? You can call it skills. But long story short, they started coming to school. And most importantly, what I took away from Sir's uh, session so far and this chapter was that if we want to do something with love, then automatically, the fear goes away. So what started off as a fear-based, myth, right, has transformed into something that is based out of love, based out of responsibility, based out of ownership. And recognizing this, they won the prize uh, of 1 lakh rupees to continue these efforts and initiatives under the tree, as we call it, the learning tree, and as he calls it, there's a term that he used in the local language. But think about it as the learning tree, or the tree of light, or tree of life. So that is the summary of whatever Dr. Lingraj so far has talked about. And sir, please correct me if I have misstated anything, or
Yes,
missed
sir.
any points. Uh,
ಸರ್, ನಾನು ಹೇಳುವಂತ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನು ತಾವು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯಿತು ತಮ್ಮ ಅಗಾಧವಾದಂತಹ ಜ್ಞಾನಕ್ಕೆ. ಸರ್, ಅಭಿ ಸರ್, ತಮಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಶಬ್ದನೂ ನೀವು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಶಬ್ದನೂ ಕೂಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋ ತರ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬಂದ್ರಿ. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾದಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೀಳು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇತ್ತು. ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮಗು ಒಂಥರ ಬಹಳ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ರಿಲೇಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಹಳ್ಳಿಗಳೊಳಗೆ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ರೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಮಗು ದೂರ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಏನೋ. ಈ ಒಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮರದ ಇದೆ, ಅರಳಿಕಟ್ಟೆ ಓಪನ್ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿ ಸಮಾಜದೊಳಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳು ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅವರು ಟಿವಿ ಚಾನಲ್ನವರು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಟ್ರೀಗೆ ವಿಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸೊ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳದ್ದು ಇಂಟರ್ವ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರೀಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಬರೆದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಇದು ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾದಂತ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ NGOs ಗಳ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ಇದೊಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಗಳನ್ನ ಅದು ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಯಿತು. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ NGOs ಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕೈ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ್ವು. ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಬೆಂಚಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ರು, ಕೆಲವೊಬ್ರು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಜಮಖಾನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ರು, ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೋ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತವೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೊಂದು ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ನಮ್ಮ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಗ್ರಾಮಸ್ಥರು ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಏನು ಪ್ರೇರಣಾದಾಯಕ ಅಂತ. ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡ್ರಾಮಾ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ನಡೀತು, ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಕ್ ಸೆಷನ್ಸ್ ನಡೀತು. ಸೊ ಒಟ್ನೊಳಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್, ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ನಾವು ಕರಿತೇವಿ, ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಈ ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಈ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ತಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಹಂಚ್ಕೋಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೆರಾರ್ಡ್ ಸರ್ ಅವರು ಕಾರಣ. ಸೊ ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶವನ್ನ ನನಗೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ ಜೊತೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಳ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಭಿ ಸರ್ ಕೂಡ ತಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ನನ್ನ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಯೋಗದ ಸಾರಾಂಶವನ್ನ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಮುಗಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ಸರ್.
Thank you so much, sir. That is a very inspiring and profound initiative and effort, and to be a part of this session and witness this story, you know, uh, unfold. It's a blessing. And having said that, just for the children, so what Sir talked about in conclusion was that what started as a unused place under this tree because of a myth, because of fear, transformed into something of courage and learning, starting with books and then skills and events, right? And more importantly, as it grew, what Sir is talking about is it has helped in many ways, and one of the most prominent aspects has been the children started learning life lessons, right? So children, we learn from books, we might learn from our teachers on what they're talking about and writing on the blackboard, right? We might learn from our parents and maybe some other people, but then we start learning from life. And this is the first step which was introduced to the children, that how to learn from life experiences. And what it has defined is that the children who were, like all of us, too much on the screen, using the phone, okay, where we don't look up to see how beautiful today is, but we are engrossed in our screen, be it laptop, be it our phone, looking at reels or looking at that, or learning something online because we have to learn, but looking at the screen. So what Sir has talked about is, we because of this effort, the children started looking up. They started learning from life. They started learning from experiences. They started learning, coming under this tree and knowing so many things that could not be read or understood from in a classroom. And that created sort of a chain reaction, wherein additional people outside of the school, such as NGOs and other partners, came in and supported this effort by donating whatever was needed, be it chairs, be it other things. But long story short, they came there and became a part of this transformation uh, that was started by Dr. Lingraj sir in the school. So, sir, thank you so much for sharing this. And when I'm in Hubli, I hope and
Yes,
I
sir.
will plan
Please visit, sir.
and visit.
Please
And
come.
I like to
Sure,
sing with the guitar. So I would like to conduct a
sure,
concert or
sir.
something for everyone.
Sir, sure, sir,
That
sure.
is a
Please
beautiful.
welcome, sir. Please
It's a
welcome.
beautiful. As I see the video, it's a very inspiring and
Yes, sir.
beautiful place. And
Yes, sir.
sir,
Please come, sir. Please.
and thank you for sharing. And what it has reminded me today is, to all the children, that what stops us from learning is fear. And what helps us uh, learn, or what helps us to move forward, is when we overcome these fears. So be it fear of exam, right, or fear of what will happen, or fear of this, or fear of that, stops us from
Yes.
taking the next step. And what Lingraj sir has talked about and demonstrated to all of us today is when we overcome fear, how love manifests. And from that, such a beautiful uh, creation, if you want to say, manifested, and where all people now, people in US, people in Sri Lanka, and then in Maldives, everyone knows about this. So think about that. Something that started in a school somewhere in India has now reached so many people around the world. And this will be recorded and be present so people can follow in this footstep. That is my takeaway, sir, is how to overcome fear. And only that helps us to learn. And my 2 cents is to overcome fear, to have faith. Faith that if we are doing good, if we are trying to do something good, then only good things will happen. And if there is some myth about something bad, it will all move away and it won't impact us in any way. So, sir, that is my takeaway. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ದು
Yes.
ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೂ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ
ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಏನು ನಾವು
Yes, sir.
ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ದು ಭಯ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಅದು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು. ಭಯ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಭಕ್ತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು.
ಭಕ್ತಿ. ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
ಸೊ ನೀವು ಏನು ಕಲಿಸಿದಿರ ಇವತ್ತು, ನೀವು ನಮಗೂ ಏನು ಕಲಿಸಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸರ್, that we have to follow in that footstep, go in that direction, and beautiful things will happen. So thank you, sir, again for joining and for sharing such a beautiful story.
ಸರ್
ಹೇಳಿ
ಏನಾದ್ರೂ
sir.
ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
please.
ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಇದೆ ಸರ್, ಅದನ್ನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್
ಅದೇ.
ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
Okay.
ಅಫ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಇವಾಗ
Okay.
ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ
Okay.
ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಇದೊಂದು ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಯನ್ ಬುಕ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್, ಮಕ್ಕಳು ತಾವೇ ಬರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇರ್ಲಿ,
Okay.
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಷನ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನಾವು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲೂ.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. That will be perfect.
ಎನಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಸರ್?
Okay. So, children, do you all have any questions for Dr. Lingraj, sir, at this juncture? Any question? And you can ask it in your local language, English language. Any question for sir? Anyone?
ಯಾರಿಗೇನು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ಬಹುದು.
Sir,
Shankar, Aisha, sorry, Prajwal, anyone with any questions? Danish? It's from Amisu.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಏನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ನನಗಿತ್ತು ಸರ್.
Danish.
ದಾನೇಶ್ ಇದೆ. ದಾನೇಶ್, ಗೋ ಹೆಡ್ ದಾನೇಶ್.
ಸರ್, ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ ನಿಮಗ ಎಷ್ಟ ತಿಂಗಳ ಎಷ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಷ ಬಿತ್ರಿ?
15 ತಿಂಗಳು ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಳತು. ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು, ತೊಂದರೆಗಳು ಊರವರಿಂದ ಬಂತು, ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಂದ ಬಂತು. ಎಲ್ಲ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 15 ತಿಂಗಳು ನನಗೆ ಟೈಮ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೆ ಅದು.
So the question was, Danesh asked to sir, how long did this take, to do all this, right? And sir replied that it took about 15 months. And most of the initial challenges were convincing people challenges, right? So it wasn't like, oh, I went and climbed around the tree. That is the easy part. But convincing everyone, getting everyone on board, be it students, be it teachers, be it leadership, be it parents, right? Or leadership in the town there, where there was a myth. So he had to convince them. And what that convincing means is he helped them overcome their fear, right? and that took 15 months overall, but that was the major hurdle. And sir, idu andre I'm going to ask in Kannada and then
Yes, sir.
translate
Please.
in English.
Yes.
ಸೊ ಸರ್, ಇದು ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಹಿಂಗೊಂದು ಮಿತ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ, ಎದರಿಂದ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಂದು ಏನೋ
ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
ನನ್ನ
Yes,
ವಿಚಾರ, ನನ್ನ ತಲೆಯಾಗ ಏನೋ ವಿಚಾರ ಅದಾವ,
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಪ್ರಗತಿ ನಂದು ಆಗಾಕತ್ತಿಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ
Yes,
ಒಂದು
sir.
ಕನಸೊಳಗದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ, ಮಕ್ಕೊಂಡೇದೇನೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್
Okay,
ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ,
okay.
ನಾನು ಮಕ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಒಮ್ಮಿಗ್ಲೆ ಎಬ್ಸಕ್ ಆಗಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಎಬ್ಸಿದ್ರಿ ಮಂದಿಗ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಗೃತ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ನಿಮ್ ವಿಚಾರದಲ್ಲಿ?
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಅದೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೆ ಅದು ಸರ್. ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದು ನಾನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ
ಹಾ ರೀ.
ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನ ಪರಿವರ್ತನೆ ಮಾಡೋದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ ಸರ್. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಪವಾಡ ರಹಸ್ಯ ಬಯಲು ಅಂತ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಸರ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ಸೂಪರ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಏನ್ ಕರಿತೇವೆ ನಾವು, ಅಂತದ್ರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಏನು ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನು ವಿಜ್ಞಾನದ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಒಂದು 2-3 ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬರ್ಬರ್ತಾ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂದ್ರು. ಯಾವುದು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಭೂತ, ಪ್ರೇತ, ಪಿಶಾಚಿ ಇಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು ಇರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಪವಾಡ ರಹಸ್ಯ ಬಯಲು ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಕನ್ವಿನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂತಹ ಹಲವಾರು ಪವಾಡ ರಹಸ್ಯ ಬಯಲು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅನ್ಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಏನೋ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಇದ್ರ ಹಿಂದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
Okay. So what I asked sir is, how did he enable the children and the others to overcome their initial fear when there was such a myth about this tree is haunted, right? And what sir has explained is, as the initial step when he confronted or encountered this challenge of one's own imagination, or we shouldn't say imagination, we believe in something, it might be superstitious, how that is curtailing the children from seeing how beautiful this tree is and what can be. So when he encountered that, what he did as a first step is not go and tell them, don't be fearful, ಏನ್ ಹೆದರಿಕೆ ಆಗೋ ಜರೂರತಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಲಿಲ್ಲ. What sir did was, he conducted programs, right? Again, a channel and a medium through which children can understand about superstition, right? About facts, about what is true, and how we imagine, right? And how stories are created, and what embeds fear in us, right? So these programs were conducted, which brought about a change in one's train of thought, and this was done through creative, again, sessions, right? It wasn't like forced upon or told. It was done through convincing creative sessions, which were educative, which helped children see, this is how I'm thinking about it, this is the fact, right? This is how the world is, right? And nothing to fear. So through these sessions, he was able to bring about a change in children's train of thought. Sir, thank you so much. Again, someone, Supita, has a question for you. Please go ahead. And then Shankar also. But Supita, go ahead, please.
ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬಂತ್ರಿ ಸರ್?
ನಾನು ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಟೀಚರು. ಅದು ಮರ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಎಲ್ರು ಒಂಥರ ಭಯಭೀತರಾಗಿದ್ರು. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮರ ಅದು, ಸುಮಾರು 50 to 60 years ಹಿಂದಿಂದ ಇರೋವಂಥದ್ದು. ಅದು ಅರಳಿ ಮರ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಫೈಕಸ್ ಜಾತಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿರುವಂತ ಮರ. ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಆಮ್ಲಜನಕವನ್ನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಆಮ್ಲಜನಕವನ್ನ ಕೊಡೋ ಮರಕ್ಕೆ ಇಂಥದೊಂದು ಕಂಟಕವನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದಾರಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನನಗೆ ಮರಗಳ ಕಂಡ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರೀತಿ. ಐ ಲವ್ ಟ್ರೀಸ್. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಯಾಕೋ ಒಂಥರ ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು, ಈ ರೀತಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಈ ಮರನ ಒಂದು ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಹೊಳಿತು, ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಪಟ್ಟೆ, ಖಂಡಿತ ಯಶಸ್ವಿ ಆದೆ.
Thank you, sir. So the question was to sir from Supita. It was, how did the idea come to you? About doing this, right? And what sir has explained is that he loves trees, right? The trees, he loves them. He likes nature, huh? And especially trees. And he knew, looking at this tree, it's such a beautiful tree, and what it gives, right, in terms of its value. And when he saw all the, that blockade and everything, and the growth around it, and no one going there, etc., um, the idea to make this into a learning tree, or a tree of life, huh? Because no one was using it, originated where? It is because of his love of the tree. Meaning, because he loved trees, that's where the idea came from. So, children, what Sir is talking about is that do everything with love. Huh? What does that mean? Well, you like something, do it with love, do it with dedication. Huh? And out of that, beautiful things like this will come, be it the ideas, be it the courage, all of that. And that is what I took away from what Sir just explained. That where did he get this idea from? It is from the love of trees that this idea was born. Okay. Sir, is that a correct summary, sir?
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. Then we have, I know Shankar has raised a hand. Please go ahead, Shankar. Yes, Shankar.
ನನ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸರ್, ಇವ್ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಕ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾರ್ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಕೊಟ್ರಿ ಸರ್? ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಿಂದ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಅನಿಸ್ತು?
Shankar, you broke up a little. Can you please talk a little slow? ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅದು.
ಹಾ ಸರ್. ಈಗ ಇವ್ರು ಈಗ ಸರ್ ಇದಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅವರು ಈಗ ಇದನ್ನ ಏನೋ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಯಾರು ಸರ್ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಾಕ?
ಎಸ್, ಶೂರ್. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದು. ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಮೂರ್ ಸಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನ ನಾನು ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಹಂಚ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಒಂಥರ ಅವರ ಮಾತುಗಳು, ಅವರ ಭಾಷಣಗಳು, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ APJ ಅವರ ಭಾಷಣಗಳು, ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ತುಂಬಾ ಪ್ರಭಾವಿತನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕಲಿಸೋದಲ್ಲ, ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಬದುಕಬೇಕು. ಆ ರೀತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಮಾತನ್ನ ಅವ್ರು ನನಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಕಲಾಂ ಅವರು ನನಗೆ ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬಹುದು.
So Shankar asked the question to Sir, who's been an inspirational figure, right, for his motivation and going in this direction. And Sir has replied that the great scientist Dr. Kalam, right, who's from India. So Sir attended some of his talks and conversations, etc. Through those inspirational discussions and talks, he came to the conclusion that science, right, teaching science, or science as a subject, we should get science as a way of life for our children.
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್.
It is not a subject just to be learnt, it is a way of life. And what is this way of life when we think about science? It is question everything, right? So what Sir is talking about is science is not a subject that you learn formulas and this and that, but it is a way of life, the inquisitiveness to find the facts. And how can those be learned? You learn it from books, you learn it from teachers, you learn it from inspirational figures such as Kalam sir or anyone else. But more importantly, what Sir is saying is, from all that inspiration, you have to take the steps to do what you feel is right. such as cleaning up the tree, putting in the effort for 15 months or more. As we speak, it's ongoing. It's not only a 15-month effort, it is a lifelong effort. So why is Sir doing all this? Apart from getting inspired, Sir has his own drive, if I may say, because of his love of his trees, right? So inspiration is one part, but what I am connecting is to have that love, right? And to like something and to give your heart and 100% to it. That is something which is very, what is the word? Profound. So those are the two. So if you ask me, Shankar, yes, Kalam sir will be an inspiration to Dr. Lingaraj sir. But for me, I have not met Dr. Kalam sir. So for me, Dr. Lingaraj sir is the inspiration. Correct? So we keep learning
Yes.
from each other. And this is my learning from sir today, right? No matter what age, we have to keep learning, right? And that is science. So that is what sir is talking about in his inspiration and what he learned and the way of life of science. Any
Yes,
other
sir.
questions, children, for sir?
Abhi,
ಮತ್ತೇನ್
on the side
ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು?
note, we have Saras
Yes,
on the
sir.
call. I just noticed her
Oh,
join.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Sarah
I thought,
Maldives, yeah.
okay. I
I
thought
thought
she
even
was,
I thought I.
okay. I thought it was Aishat, but Sarah, how are you? Good to have you here.
No, sir, it's Aishat.
Oh,
I
you
don't
are
know why.
Aishat. Okay, okay. No problem.
So
No
you
problem.
joined by your mom's phone. Okay, all right.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Aisha, any questions from you?
No, sir.
Okay. What about children from Sri Lanka? Amit Su, do you all want to ask sir any questions?
Let me anyone with any questions there? I think we are done with the questions.
Okay, all right. So thank you,
And
sir,
I mean,
again.
like, we should
Yes,
also
go ahead.
look at sir how he has, I mean, taken time and made those videos also. Abhi. Like, first time he shared me his channel,
Ah,
so I was very impressed. So he has created those videos and put
oh,
it up
wow.
Abhi, there.
Wow. Okay, okay. So after this session, Gerard, I hope we can put all that in the messages in the WhatsApp community also and
Yes, sir.
outside, so that
ಎಸ್ ಸರ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಹುದು. ನಮ್ದು ಅರಳಿಕಟ್ಟೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನ್ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಅರಳಿಕಟ್ಟೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೇ ಒನ್ ಇಂದ ಇವತ್ತಿನವರೆಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅದರಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ನಮ್ದೇ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಅರಳಿಕಟ್ಟೆ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಸರ್.
Thank you so much, sir. It is very, very inspiring, and thank you so much, sir, for sharing such a motivational and inspiring life experience that I think
sir.
helps us all go in the right direction here. And especially for me, it is a reminder that not to fear and to do everything with love, sir. That is my takeaway in one sentence that you've reminded me. And thank you again for making the time and being here, sir. And ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ನೀವು ಇಷ್ಟು ಚಂದ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ್ದು ಒಂದು ಹಿಸ್ಸೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಇವತ್ತು ನೀವು ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು, ಸರ್.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ನಿಮಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಇಂಥ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ. ಶ್ರೀಲಂಕಾದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಅದೇ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ವಿಷಯ ಸರ್ ಇವತ್ತು.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಲ್ಡೀವ್ಸ್ ಇಂದ ಹೋದಾರ ಸರ್. ಆಮೇಲೆ
ಮಾಲ್ಡೀವ್ಸ್.
ಹಾ ರೀ. ಆಮೇಲೆ US ಇಂದ ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಂಜೆಗೆ ಶೇರ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಇದೇ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ.
ಓ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಸರ್, ಗ್ರೇಟ್. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಿಚಾರ. ಬಹಳ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್. ಇಂಥದ್ದೊಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ತಾವು. ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲು ಬೇರೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೈರ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಖಂಡಿತವಾಗ್ಲು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ನಿಮ್ ಸಾಲಿಗೆ ಬರ್ಲಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಬರ್ತೀವಿ.
ಖಂಡಿತ ಸರ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬನ್ನಿ ಸರ್, ಬನ್ನಿ. ನಿಮ್ದೊಂದು ಕನ್ಸಲ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲು ನಮ್ಮ ಕಟ್ಟೆ ಮೇಲೆ.
ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸರ್.
ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಸರ್. ಎಸ್
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು
ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್. Thank you, Gerard sir. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, sir. Ningraj, sir. And Abhi, I think Aisha messaged on the WebEx that she said her mother's with her, and she said she's listening to all of us. Sarah's with her.
Okay, all right. Great. Okay. So Gerard, please continue.
Yes, Abhi. So anyone want to share? So children, you all can continue with your project presentations. Lakshmi, you're from State Home, right? Can you quickly let me know or put it in the chat here who all joined? Meanwhile, anyone with your project presentation, children, you'll want to share? I know we are left with just 10 minutes here. So anyone? You want to talk about your projects? Kids from Sri Lanka. Shankar, you raised your hand or was it from before? Hello? Shankar, can you log out and log in back? Your voice is breaking, Shankar. Can you try that once, please? If you don't mind.
Yes, okay, sir.
Okay. Anyone else, children? You want to talk about your project? Kids from Amitsu? Netmi, do you want to go ahead? Hello? Netmi, Nihar, Lakshana, anyone? Lakshmi Sunagar. Is this from State Home? Yeah. Lakshmi Sunagar, I see you raised your hand. You can go ahead with your update.
Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Please continue.
Hello, everyone. Hello, sir.
Lakshmi, continue, Madri. We can hear you. Yes, Neti. Continue, Madri.
Hello. My name is Lakshmi Sindra. Project Basic Literacy Program, Institute State Home for Women and Child Development. Last week, I teach my 4 classes. First, I am teaching 2 students English some words. Second class, I am both are same students English some words. Third class, Hindi words. Fourth class, Hindi some words. Next, homework, read and write. Tell moral stories to the students after class. The
Hello, Lakshmi.
Hello, sir. The picture show me.
One second. So, Lakshmi, what was the moral story that you shared? Yadir ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇತ್ತು moral story ನಿಮ್ದು?
ನಾವು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತಿರಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದ್ರಿ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ತಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದ ಸಾಮರ್ಥ್ಯ ಇರ್ತೈತ್ರಿ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಯಾರನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕೀಳಾಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಬಾರ್ದಂತ್ರಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ನೇ ಮಾರಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ರೀ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಮಾರಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ರೀ, ಭವಿಷ್ಯಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಮುಂಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಸಿದ್ಧರಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಮುಂದೆ ಬರುವ ಸವಾಲುಗಳನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸಲು ಮುಂಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಯೋಜನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಿದ್ಧರಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ಥರ್ಡ್ ಮಾರಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ರೀ, ಬುದ್ಧಿವಂತಿಕೆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಪರಿಹರಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಬಲಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ. ಜಾಣ್ಮೆಯಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಪರಿಹರಿಸಬಹುದು. ಲೋಭವು ನಾಶಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ. ಜಾಣರ ನಿಜವಾದ ಆಭರಣ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಅತಿಯಾದ ಲೋಭವು ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಹಾನಿ ಉಂಟು ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ. ಜ್ಞಾನಿಗಳ ಮಾತುಗಳು ಕೇಳಿ ಅವರ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವುದು ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಉತ್ತಮಗೊಳಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
You want to share something, Lakshmi? Share ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತ.
ಸರ್, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ.
sharing, Lakshmi, but there is, I think the network is low there.
Ivan,
It's saying,
connected.
no, it's saying, I can see the screen saying that you have some connection network issues. Okay, I know the weather is bad here, might because of that, but anyone else wants to present, Lakshmi, from Stay at Home?
Sir,
Or
ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇದೆ ರೀ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಉಳಿದ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಬರೆಯೋದು. Praja did not attend the session? Okay.
ರಸ್ಯಾ ಸರ್.
All right. Lakshmi, you can stop sharing. I think there is a network issue. Okay. All right. Kids from Amritsar, do you all want to share about your project? Anyone? Sure, if you can, guys can hear me. Yes, Lakshmi.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ರೀ.
No. Okay, no problem, Lakshmi. I said you have network issues. It is fine. Okay. So if anyone else wants to present, you all can. Danish,
Present.
Suprita, Pendarkali. Hello, Danish, Suprita. Anyone else? Okay. Danish, go ahead, Danish.
ಸರ್ ಈ ಸಲದ ನಮ್ ಕಡೆ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಜ್ವಲಿಳ ಅಂತನ್ರಿ.
Okay. Prajwal, do you want to share the updates of your project?
Yes, sir. My name is Prajwal. My school name is GHS Pendargalli. My project is gardening. Team members Danesh, Prashant, Prajwal, Suprita. Accomplishments: we clean, we plant, we are drying and powdering banana peas and applying them to the plants. We weekly plants are growing. We added tea powder. Plants name Abyssus Gold, Dusk, Croton, Chrysanthemum, Aloe Vera, Rose and 15 show plants. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So did you all learn anything new from this project? Any experience you want to share? Danish, Prajwal, Suprita, anyone? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Danish, go ahead. You were saying something? Are you trying to share your screen or something? Because it's not yet presenting here.
ಸರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಿದೆಯಾ?
No, not yet, Danish.
Wait, sir.
Yes, Danish. Now we can see. Go ahead. So, Danish, anything new that you have learned from this project, or anything that you want to share? Hello?
Hello, sir. ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದ್ರಿ?
ಮಾತಾಡಿ. You can talk in Kannada. Not a problem, Danish.
ಸರ್ ಇವಾಗ ಇವುಗಳು ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಭತ್ತ ಹೊಕ್ಕವ್ರಿ, ಒಮ್ಮೊಮ್ಮೆ ಬೆಳಿತಾವ್ರಿ. ಅದೇ ತರ ನಾವು ಗೋಲ್ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬೇಕ್ರಿ. ನಾವು ಯಾವಾಗಾರು ಒಂದ್ ಸಾಸ್ ಸೋತ್ವಿ ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದ್ರಿ. ಇದೊಂದ್ ಕಲ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಸರ್.
Abhi, can you translate that if possible, like what he said?
ಧನೇಶ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ.
ಯಾ ಸರ್. ಸರ್
ಹಾ, ಹೇಳಿ.
ಇವಾಗ ಇವು ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ಗಳ ಒಮ್ಮೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬತ್ತತಾವ್ರಿ ಮತ್ತ ಚಿಗುರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾವ್ರಿ ಫುಲ್ ಜೋರಂಗ. ಅದೇ ತರ ನಾವು ಇವಾಗ ಏನಾರು ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಒಳಗ ವೀಕ್ ಆದ್ವಿ, ಏನಾರು ಸೋತ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರ ಮತ್ತ ನಾವು ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಾರ್ದ್ರಿ ಸರ್. ನೆವರ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ಅಂತೀವಲ್ರಿ, ಆ ತರ ಹೇಳಕ್ ನಾವು ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ.
Thank you. That is a very inspirational thought and idea. What he's sharing is that from the plants and growing of, the plants, the idea and inspiration that he and his friends got was that though sometimes because of less water or maybe because of circumstances beyond the plant's control, too much sun, it might wilt, it might dry up, but then there's new sprouts that always uh, come about or are born from it, no matter what, when the time is right or in time. So the plant never gives up just because it got too sunny or the rains didn't happen or the water didn't come, right? It lives on and it keeps giving its best so that it grows higher and higher. That is what he learned from the plant, that how can we in life, there'll be ups and downs, but we have to keep learning and growing. That is what he talked about. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you, Abhi. Thank you. Danish, I've seen your written the names on the pod, but I'll share you a tag, okay, later on, like how you can make it more creative. So when you get I'll just share it to you on later on. But children, anyone else who wants to talk about your projects? We're already 5 minutes ahead of time. You can unmute and talk.
Sir, I will drop our social science exam tomorrow.
Oh, okay, you all can drop. Children who all have exams, you all can please drop, okay? Thank you for joining. As Abhishek said, focus on the number one priority is your education, okay? When you have exams, I also told you all, you need not join. You can just put a message in the group and we will, take it from there, yeah? Thank you. Mr. Kids, do you want to talk about your project? I think you'll unmute. I'm not sure if your mic is working or not, but yeah. I think that's it, Abhi. We don't have any more presentations here.
All right, just thank you. Thank you, children.
So children, yeah, thank you, Abhi. So children, who are on the call, right? When the results come out, evaluation comes out, right? We are considering all the aspects. Okay, your project work you are doing, that is great. You are presenting the project also, we are looking at how we all share, how you all interact during these sessions. For example, last week we had Philippines come and share, wonderful, his ideas, right? And today, Lingraj sir shared such inspirational stories and his work. So, and they are coming to these sessions, right, to share their ideas, their thought process to you. So, you'll need to listen to them carefully, children, right? And start interacting the sessions, talking, asking questions, right? You all will have so many questions in mind, so many doubts in mind. So this is the best place for all of you all, right? And this all I could just count out the names who all ask the questions, right? Like Shankar, Danish, Naveen, right? Suprita, sometimes Aisha, right? But I'm not seeing this, with other students also. So this is that. I mean, the session was very well. Like last session, this session, it all talked about, overcoming your fears, right? Learning, right? So ask the questions, come up with questions, write it down in a piece of paper, ask it in Kannada, right? Or in, English, right? So this will start helping you all. Okay. So that is one part, children. And whatever aims you'll have, the pending aims and thing, if you anything is pending, please go ahead and update it by today or tomorrow, right? We are summing up the evaluations. So that is one part. And there are 3 sessions, right? That are scheduled during the week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. All those notifications, those invites with the link and the details to join is shared in the group that you are in. So based on your time and availability, you may join either of the sessions. Okay. So with that said, I would we could end the session if you do not have any questions. Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Abhi, for the translation and the support. Yeah. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. Bye.